Hello guys, welcome to the Al-Nassr match reaction. We have won that tough game against Al-Feiha. This kind of games where we played against these teams which they sometimes become direct or play a low block, playing a counter-attack football. It was not easy. It was not easy from the first minute of this match. They scored first, and of course we equalized with Cristiano Ronaldo, and then that was the game. We went to halftime. After halftime, what I liked about Al-Feiha is that they were there to get either a point but nowhere in this game where I thought we were going to lose the match, because we played the high line, of course, and they were always offside. Most of their attack, they were offside, so they were not so threatening, but we ended winning this game. And then we got a penalty, which for some people it was controversial, but it's a penalty. At the end of the day, the decision relied on a referee, and then the referee, of course, it was not an easy decision for a referee because on the angle of the player, but of course the referee, when he goes to the monitor, then decided that it's a penalty. And some people, of course, they will complain, including even the commentator, but Riyad Mahrez complained about this. Actually, they were not complaining. They put the love emoji, Ruben Neves, Riyad Mahrez, but here is what is happening. We have won 7 out of 7 now. Al-Nassr played 7, won 7, but we scored 21 goals and we conceded only 3. This is the game which I said on the last preview that this is going to be a tough game, because they have won 2, they then draw 2, and then they lost 2. Al-Feiha is like that. Is a mid-table team. When you play against them, they always play like this. You will scrap a result from them, but it's not. They are not going to make it easy for you to get that. It's like Al Tawoun. It's like even Al Fateh. These are Al Khaloej, Al Etifak. They are not easy. So if it was last year, this kind of games, we ended losing by losing focus. We were focused, clear, and we knew that we will keep on going until something is happened. Either we get a penalty or we get something. Either we get a penalty or we get something. A goal from somewhere, a volley. We kept going until that time, and it was a penalty. I don't know the fake injury of Al-Amri, if needed a yellow card, but we played 7 games now and we won our 7 games. The same Al-Ali of one of these players who are complaining, 3 players who are complaining, who seems like they are complaining. They played Al Riyadh on Thursday. They drew 1-1. We played against the same Al Riyadh. They were at home. That time we were at home. Al Riyadh visited Al-Nassr. This time visited Al-Ali. We won 5-1. They drew that game. Not only that, they played against Al-Shabaab at home. They drew again 1-1 from 10 players of Al-Shabaab. They allowed them to score on a 90+ minutes. Ended 1-1. They were losing against Al-Hilal, and they ended drawing 2-2. At home. Not only that, they drew against Al-Etifak 0-0. So how many games? We played 4, they drew. If you want to know how many points they have lost on these draws, go and watch how many points Al-Nassr is ahead of Al-Ali. And it's going to be simple. You'll realize it's 8 points. They've lost 4 and it's 8 points gone. They are out of the league. They are not contesting for the league anymore. It's done. Before this game, it was 6 points clear. With a draw, it will be 7. They are out of the competition of the league for this season. They are out. The same as Al-Ittihad. Al-Ittihad plays against the same Al-Feiha. They drew 1-1. Of course, they are away. They then go and play against Al-Hilal. They lost 2-0 at home. Al-Nassr visited. We visited them. They lost 2-0 at home again against Al-Nassr. Not only that, they drew against Al-Khaleej yesterday 4-4. They were losing 4-0 actually. They got back and played 4-4. That's how this thing is. And then with Ruben Neves, I don't know what is the complaint. They realized something. This is the new Al-Nassr. This is a complete new team. Not the team of last season or season 2 seasons before, where when they play a 1-1 like this, they ended losing that game. Like we played against Al-Qadsiya, we ended losing that game. We played against, is it Al-Khaleej? We ended losing that game. But this time is a different story. The way we are playing this season, we played against them. It was simple. What we did, it was easy for us. We stayed on the match until we got a penalty. And Ronaldo took that penalty and buried it. Simple. And we did so with Al-Hazim. It was 0-1 somewhere. Somewhere, if it was last season or a season before, we'll play 1-1 that game. We stayed on the match and we scored another goal and we ended winning that match. Let me show you Al-Ali. What Al-Ali? Al-Ali and Al-Hilal and Al-Ittihad. What happened with them? Let me firstly finish this thing. Al-Hilal played 2-2 with Al-Qadsiya. With Al-Qadsiya. 2-2. At home, Al-Hilal visited, Al-Qadsiya visited Al-Hilal. And they drew Al-Hilal 2-2 at their home ground. They didn't take that home ground advantage, opportunity. Now, they then visited Al-Ali. They were on a position of winning. They scored 2 goals before halftime. They ended drawing this match. Because you know why? That's how Nzeki is playing. Nzeki is playing defensive football. That's how. He'll score 2. I always say, I was not threatened when they hired Nzeki. I said, Nzeki always wins the league when the opponents are not playing well. The opponents surrounding Inter Milan, when they are not playing well, is the time Nzeki wins the league. Look, last season, he lost the league because Napoli was playing better. Not even better than him, just equals to him. Napoli, they were not playing as the better team in Serie A. They were just better. They were just improved from last season. Before then, they won because AC Milan was not playing well. Even at the time of Juventus, where Juventus lost the league to Inter Milan, It's because Gigantes was not playing on the time of Pelo. They were not playing well. And that's what happened. And then Nzeki ended winning that competition. This season, they don't even have a pure number 9. You can't win the league anywhere in this world unless it's a small league. You are dominating. A Saudi league now is no longer like that. You need a pure number 9, pure left back, pure left wing. But you need a person who will take a ball and put in the back of the net. They don't have that. They sold their player immediately when he arrived. He found his number 9, and that his number 9 was injured. He didn't play even one match in the Club World Cup, and then he removed that number 9. That number 9 now is in Qatar, in Al Rayyan. He's playing there. Alexander Mitrovic. So Al Hilal, they don't have a pure number 9. They will have to convert Darwin Núñez to score those goals. Look at their past matches. You think Al Hilal will play Al-Nassr today? They will win that match. I bet. They are not going to win that match because they don't have pure people to score goals. They will rely on counter-attacks, on pure excellence of different players. And that's not how to win the league. This season, Al-Nassr is a total different story. They expected Al-Feiha to play and do their dirty job, of course. And Al-Nassr ended winning that match. It was clear that Al-Nassr is going to win that match. It was very clear that Al-Nassr is going to win that match. The thing that, and you know, Sakala, the way he is playing, but I realized that they're going to have a problem, Al-Feiha, because Al-Feiha then remove a player. I expected them to then to introduce either a defensive midfielder or a defender. They then brought a forward, Kambuli. I said they want to win, and you can't win. Never on this game you can say no, they are about to win this game. No. It was either they're going to win with a luck, one goal, but Nawaf Al-Akidi is on the performance of his life. He was stopping everything, only that goal, but he was stopping every offside because he knew then after the offside, then we have to go to the VAR. And if you allow the VAR to decide the decision of the VAR, it can tell like the penalty and says it's a penalty if it's not the penalty, or it's not the penalty if it is a penalty. So they of course say he realized that, then he pushes everything out of the ball post, right? And on the time wasted, and then it ended on 15 minutes. It was supposed to be 6 minutes, of course. These are small teams. They always do like this. They think this is the old football. Those football where you waste time after 6 minutes is introduced, and you started to waste time on that, and after 6 minutes then the referee is just going to end the match. No, this is a total different game of today. If you waste time, they will just going to stop time, and they will add. Look, when they removed Jason, he took all his time to leave the field. They want to draw now. Firstly, they put Kambuli. I thought they want to win, but when they remove Jason now, the way he's behaving like they are here for a draw. If they are here, they are comfortable with the draw. You don't have to spend time. You don't have to waste time. You have to leave. This is a new football. It's no longer like that. And in most cases, you know, in most cases, their goalkeeper wasted a lot of time. But I don't know if now that law, the new law, where if the goalkeeper wasted almost 8 seconds, it must be a corner kick of an opponent. You must consider corner kick. I don't know. But the way that goalkeeper wasted time, again, and that time, then the referee, of course, he will include that time after 6 minutes. And then we got a penalty, and Ronaldo buries it. So Al Hilal They're going to play against Najma. All of them, Al Hilal, Al Ittihad, Al Qadsiya, and Al Hilal, Al Ali, Al Qadsiya, and Al Ittihad. They played only Al Hilal is left here because they're going to play against Najma. Al Ittihad, when they started, they played against Al Ukhdud. They won their first game. It was their first game, beating the same Al Najma, Al Ukhdud. So Al Ukhdud played against Al Ittihad, and Al Ittihad won 5-2, but away from home, so it was 2-5. And I said, it seems like Al Ukhdud will be relegated because Al Ittihad is not playing well. You can't lose against Al Ittihad 5-2 because Al Ittihad is not playing well. I said it the beginning of the season. I said Al Ittihad is not playing well. So if you play against Al Ittihad and you lose 5-2, I'm telling you, you're going to be relegated. And Najma against Al Qadsiya, first game, they lost 3-1, of course. The second game of Al Ittihad, it was Al-Fateh. They won 3-2. We won 5-1 against Al-Fateh. They won 3-2. Both of their players got a red card. And after that, on the third game, they played against Najma. Just imagine. They went and played against Najma. Of course, it was a little bit tough for Al Hilal. We must be clear. They played against Al Qadsiya at home. At home. Al Riyadh at home. And I said on the first game, Al Hilal against Al Riyadh, I said the way Al Hilal played against Al Riyadh is not playing well this season. We must take that as an advantage because they will lose points on this journey. We must capitalize on that and gain points. We must grow through Al Hilal losing points. And they go and play against Al Ukhdud. Now, on the next game, they're going to play against Najma. So they will play against Najma and Al Ukhdud. Al Ali plays against Najma 1-0-1. Al Ittihad plays against Najma 1-0-1. Al Qadsiya played against Najma 1-3-1. Now Al Hilal is going to play against Najma. Al Ukhdud, all of them. All of them. They played against Al Ukhdud. Al Ukhdud. And they won. Al Hilal won 3-1. Al Ittihad won 5-2. Al Ali, I think, was it 2-0 or 1-0? All of them, they play against Al Ukhdud. We'll play against Najma and Al Ukhdud on the 21st against Najma of December and on the 27th of December against Al Ukhdud. They already played against these teams. Therefore, if there's no Al Ukhdud and Najma here, Al Najma here, therefore we are playing against Al-Feiha, against Al-Tawoon, against Neomasi. That's it. Against Al-Fateh. When you look on the table now, Al-Nassr is number 1, Al-Tawoon is number 2. They've lost only one game. That game, it was against Al-Nassr. It's been like this for a period of 2 to 3 seasons, we can say that. It's been like this, where we played against Al-Ittihad, we can play against this thing, you play against this thing, and we've been used to lose on these games. Now it's a total different story this season. On these games, we are winning. We are winning. And sooner or later, we'll play against Newcastle, which we're going to win that game again. And after that, we'll go and play against Al-Khaleej. They drew against Al-Khaleej 4-4. We'll win our game against Al-Khaleej. After winning our game, we'll then play against Najma, because it's going to be a short space of break there. I don't know what is happening. It's gonna be a break. Of course, African Cup of Nations will start around there, but we'll go and play against Al-Khaleej, and from there, I love this coming 3 games at the end of this year. We're going to play against Najma, we're going to play against Al-Obdud, and we're going to play against Al-Ettifaq. The strong team is going to be only Al-Ettifaq here, which we're going to win against them, of course. Now, it's January. They must wait. In January, we'll play against all of them. Because somewhere on the 2nd, we're going to play against Al-Ali. After that, Al-Qadsiya. After that, Al-Hilal. And after that, Al-Shabab. 4 games in January. 2 Riyadh Derby, 1 Al-Qadsiya, and 1 Jeddah. 1 Al-Ali, actually. So, they must wait. They must wait. They're going to meet us somewhere. They're going to play against us. We played against Al Tawoun. They started with they started the game playing against Newcastle at home. We started with Al Tawoun. Remember, Al Tawoun won against Newcastle. Riyad Mahrez won 1-0 against Newcastle. We then go and play against Al Khaloej. We then go and play against Al Riyadh. They go and play against Al Obdud and Najma, and then Al Riyadh, and they drew 1-1. So how many teams they won? They won against Najma, they won against Newcastle, and they won against which one? Al Obdud. And it was a draw against Al Hilal, draw against Al Ettifaq, draw against Al Riyadh, draw against Al Shabab. Al-Nassr will play against Al Shabab. They're going to win that game. It's simple. It's easy. Simple. Al-Nassr played against Al Shabab at home. Come January, they will win that game. They drew against that team. 1-1. These Al-Ali players, it seems like our wingers are complainers. They complain a lot, because when we went to Hong Kong and played there, the Super Cup, they firstly complained because they knew they never in 90 minutes won against Al-Nassr. They never. Since they came back on this league, they never won against Al-Nassr. So you know what they did? They started by complaining that we are playing on Wednesday, they played yesterday, and now after this thing we have to play on Saturday. No enough break for us. Okay? And why, after winning, they were shushing the fans in Hong Kong, the fans of the Saudi League. Because the people in Hong Kong, they are supporting the Saudi League. But of course, they are supporting Cristiano, because Cristiano have followers. But you can't judge them. They were shushing them that you've been booing us. They don't understand. And then after winning, no complaints. Not that this thing is been, is rigged for Cristiano. No, they never said that. They never. I saw them complaining. They will never. People will complain about the time to Al-Nassr. Of course, those people, they didn't watch this match. Actually, the referee refed around 90 plus 7 minutes, something seconds. And then they firstly cleared that player who was rolling and tumbling. It was not injury, the real injury, a head injury. So then they went all the way and then checked for a penalty for 7 minutes up to 13 minutes, where Ronaldo kicked and scored that goal. But I don't think any team will complain from the Saudi League about that time. No one. Because we were all here in 2023, 2022, 2023 season, when some team, they played 121 minutes. The second match, they played 117 minutes for them to equalize. And in that another match, for them to win that game, they were playing not. Somewhere they were losing 2-1 against Al-Weda. We were all here. They were losing 2-1 against Al-Weda, and we were behind them. They go all the way to 21 minutes. So they are not going to, they will never complain. You can go and watch even 2023, 2024 season. So the teams in the Saudi League will complain about the time. I don't think so. Behind us is Al Tawun now. Al Tawun is not losing any match. But I love the Wolves. I think they call them the Wolves. Al Tawun. It seems like Al Tawun, because my prediction was Al-Nassr, Al-Hilal, and Al-Ali. I didn't see Al-Ittihad contesting for being on top 3 this season. I never. Those who maybe believes that is the fans of Al-Ittihad not to be realistic, because if you were realistic, you saw the performance on the preseason this season. On their preseason, they lost 4-2 against Fulham. This team lost 4-0 against Fenerbahce, and you are saying this team will go and play against Al-Nassr, Al-Hilal, Al-Ali, and they're going to dominate the league? No. They were never contesting for the league this season, Al-Ittihad. But with Al-Hilal, I said, I don't see them. And I thought they're going to give Al-Nassr a tough game for this season. But after playing against Al-Riyadh, I realized only 2 things. They don't have a pure number 9 who can put the ball in the back of the net. They will rely on people, on false 9. If they have the team like Al-Nassr, if that team can play well, of course they're going to score more goals than them. They're going to win more games than them. It's going to be simple. It's a simple football. They don't have a pure. For Man City to win the Champions League, they needed a pure number 9, which is Haaland. That's the only thing. If you want to win it, you need a pure number 9. You don't have a pure number 9, you are not going to contest. You need a pure number 9, and your number 9 must be clinical, put the ball in the back of the net, and that's simple. It's how football is played. For 90 minutes, you can put him right there. He got an opportunity. He's a goal scorer. He scored you 1 goal. You are winning the match. And then they will play against Najma. They better win that game. Because if they think they're going to lose these games and draw these games, teams will do their work and they're going to take points from Al-Nassr. If it's not happening, you start to complain. So and so now is getting favors. How do you get favors? And I asked this thing when Al-Ali was complaining on the Super Cup. I said, when you say the Al-Nassr is favored on this game, you are not telling the truth. Because when you say that, you must tell us now why one of the best players of Al-Nassr, which is Sadio Mane, got a red card in that match. And Al-Nassr ended with 10 players on field. You tell us why. And after that, why Al-Nassr was supposed to play against Al-Ittihad? If really Al-Nassr, this thing is rigged for them, they must go and play against Al-Qadsiya. You go and play against Al-Ittihad, and Al-Ittihad knock you out. But now it's Al-Nassr playing against Al-Ittihad. You are playing against Al-Qadsiya. Al-Qadsiya in the very same match, which Al-Nassr is rigged, got the red card like Al-Nassr. You ended winning that match 5-1. Al-Nassr then changed the format, played 4-4-1 because they've lost a player. They are playing 4-4-1 now because they got one of their players got the red card. One of the opponent's player got a red card, but this competition is rigged for these ones. And then after winning that cup, they never came back and apologized. Now they are coming with another story. They think, oh no, Al-Nassr. I think they were supposed to pick a phone and call because they understand the small teams. They always do this thing against Real Madrid, against Man City, against Liverpool, against Barcelona. They always do this thing, these teams. They are playing, and then when it's about 90 plus 10, sometimes they started from 70 minutes, they started to pack a bus. They are wasting time. They are doing all sorts of these useless, unnecessary things. And then when the time came, the penalties offered in the same match, someone, not them, complains. But after the match, they are complaining together. They were supposed to pick a phone and call the coach. Man, coach, tell them not to waste time when you make substitutions. They don't have to waste time, because that time will be added again on top of the same 6 minutes. Their intention if Al-Feiha can hold Al-Nassr 1-1, we'll win this. We'll win this league. I mean, we need to win against C. After C, we'll win against Al-Khaleej. We'll be at home ground advantage. We'll win against Al-Khaleej, and then from there we're going to play against Al-Nassr and Al-Najma and Al-Hilal. When the time we are going to play against Najma, they will play against Al-Tawun, and they must remember, we never sent anyone to go and do anything for us. We went to Al-Tawun, we won 5-0. They must win their own 5-0. Katia, they went and play against Al-Tawun. They lost that game 2-0. We won 5-0. And Al-Ittihad will then play against them. But Al-Ittihad is no longer competing for this league. It's no longer 10 points clear Al-Nassr. You need Al-Nassr to lose 4 games for Al-Ittihad to be number 1 in the league. 4 games in a row. And they are not, for them, not losing anything. Only Al-Nassr losing their 4 games. Nah, it's not going to happen. They are out. Al-Ali is out, is no longer contesting for the league. They are contesting for the position, which is going to be hard for them this season. Because Al-Tawun, if they are continuing to fly like this, because Al-Tawun now is ahead of Al-Ali with 5 points. 5. Of course, they will draw some of the matches, and I think last season they won against Al-Hilal. I don't know if this season they're going to do the same thing. I don't think they're going to do the same thing. But we were supposed to win this match, guys. We did what we were supposed to do, winning the match. And after here, we are going C, Al-Khaleej, Al-Najma, and Al-Nassr. And the end of this year is going to be Al-Ittifaq on the 30th of December. If we win this remaining 1, 2, 3, 4, is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 games, we'll collect 15 points. We'll collect 15 points. We'll collect 15 points. And the remaining, it must be, and then we must finish with Al-Ali, which we are not going to lose for the first time. They are not playing well, we are playing well. The second game is going to be Al-Qadsiya. We are not going to lose against them this season. And then another game is going to be against Al-Hilal. We are not going to lose against them, because last time when we lost against them, it was 2020, the season 2023-2024. 24 than 2023. So we are not going to lose against them. In the league, of course. And after that, we're going to play against Al-Shabaab. In this 4th of December, if we can collect 1, 2, 3, 10 points out of this, 10 points. If we win against Al-Ali, win against Al-Qadsiya, draw against Al-Hilal, and lastly, win against Al-Shabaab, it will be 10 points. And then it will be the end of the first 17 games. And if we can do so, at the end of this, we'll be collecting 49 points. 49 points out of 51. Now we have collected 21 out of 51. We are left with 30. Either we collect 30 out of 30 or 28 out of the remaining 30 points, will be 49. Next week, Al-Ali, Al-Ittihad. Again, I said we have to do this thing. It's a formula, it's a simple formula. This time, lucky enough, I don't know why, we are playing before them. We are not used to this thing. Of course, we'll play against Indonesia. And then let's just win our game. Let's just win our game against Indonesia. When they go and play that evening, we must be ahead of Al-Ittihad. We must be ahead of Al-Ittihad with 13 points and ahead of Al-Ali with 11 points. And whoever wins in that match, it doesn't matter, because we'll be extending our points on one of them. Or if they draw, we'll be ahead of Al-Ittihad with 12 points and Al-Ali 1, 2, 3, 4, 9 points. That's it, guys. We have played, we have won. And of course, don't forget, we are going to play against Goa FC. Ronaldo is not going to play this match, but I just wish he played this match for keeping him fit. Only 45 minutes, if it's possible. Joao Felix is not playing well. Can he play almost 80 minutes on this match so that he can pick his form? Can Mane play? But Mane played very well, guys, on the last match. Mane played very, very well. The runs and everything, Mane played very well. And Kingsley Coman must be part of this match. He must be part of this match. After this match, we're going to play against Neom, and after Neom is an international break. So Nawaf, the person who I don't think he will play this game is Nawaf Al-Akidi. I don't know if Inigo is going to play this match. All right, guys. Thank you very much. Please push that notification so that every time when we paste a video, you receive the notification. You'll be notified. Subscribe and like the video. You can comment. Bye.